This is Melissa Thomas of Florida National News. We are here at the Rosen Center for the kickoff for the Florida Blue Florida Classic. This is their consortium kickoff luncheon. We're expected to hear comments from presidents of Bethune-Cookman University as well as FAMU. This is obviously an annual tradition here in Florida. Huge turnout from all over the state. Stick around for more interviews and more information from us at FloridaNationalNews.com.
Well, I'm expecting what the country's come to know as the nation's largest family reunion, and that's what's been special. It is family. And I don't think if you're a fan of college athletics in general, this is one of the bucket list items that you have to check off your list because it's special, right? And we're so proud since 1997 to think that more than 1 million fans of the 1.8 million fans that have come to this great affair have done it in Orlando. So we're so thankful for the partnership.
Awesome. And kind of speak to the significance of having the ACC championships come here as well.
You know, we're just on a run right now. When you think about the NFL Pro Bowl and the ACC football championship, of course, we had the new Camping World kickoff game this year with Florida State and Ole Miss. The NFL, just all the events that we've been blessed with the new stadium. It's just icing on the cake, right? And so this is what we said would happen when we invested in the stadium, and that's what's happening. It's a sports tourism vessel, and it's working. So we're so blessed. We're happy. We're just going to put on a good show starting with this weekend. Roll right on into the ACC football championship, 3 bowl games. We'll have, of course, the Under Armour All-Star game back nationally televised again. State high school football championships are in there. Of course, the NFL Pro Bowl, Monster Jam, and then WWE. So it's going to be a busy place.
Definitely. So kind of speak to, I know you've been sharing the word about the clear bag policy, so speak to our audience about what to expect.
Yes, although not new to Camping World Stadium this year, all the major stadiums, all the major events, and this is one of them, have gone to clear bag as an extra level of security. So at the stadium site, you certainly can get a clear bag if you don't already have one. But if it can't fit in the palm of your hand in terms of a clutch bag, it's not going to be allowed in the stadium. So don't bring it. Be prepared. Put the contents into a clear bag. You'll be allowed through much easier. So it's an extra level of security. We'll have clear bags on site. Go on FloridaClassic.org or CampingWorldStadium.com and get all the instructions you need to know.
Florida Classic. Awesome.
Well, this is a great time of the year. We always look forward to the Florida Blue Florida Classic. This is the luncheon, corporate luncheon, of course, and it really kicks off the entire weekend. We're expecting a great crowd tomorrow, but I always remember that the purpose of this event is really about these two institutions providing scholarships for students, and we as an organization love being in the sponsor role because it gives us the opportunity to show our commitment to education and to these communities and to these schools as well.
Awesome. Always good to see you and have fun this weekend.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, of course, FAMU is going to win the game if that's what you're talking about. That's clear. But beyond that, this game itself is just part of a much bigger experience, not just for us, but for our fans and the people in this community. There's so many things going on from this luncheon that we're having here today, the Battle of the Bands that will occur this evening, to the game itself. So even while the game is going on, the competition between the two bands in the stands, that's priceless. It's just priceless. Mm-hmm.
And during the luncheon, you mentioned some amazing initiatives that your school is undergoing right now. So kind of speak to our audience about that.
So one of the points I wanted to make is how FAMU and Bethune-Cookman University have been partners in a number of educational initiatives over time. However, just recently in September this year, we were awarded a $15.4 million grant from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration to do coastal marine-related research. So we're the lead institution at FAMU, but Bethune-Cookman University, they are a very important partner in that research initiative. Okay. The second thing I mentioned was on just Tuesday, Florida A&M University signed a $5 million contract with Lockheed Martin that will be in support of the Orion space capsule, which will be a manned vehicle to Mars. And so we're really, really excited about that. It gives our faculty who are going to be doing contractual work for Lockheed Martin in support of that spacecraft an opportunity to contribute to that, but we'll also give our students opportunities to do internships, with Lockheed Martin and NASA at the Kennedy Space Center. So it's going to be a phenomenal opportunity for all parties involved. And so we like to say now that the route to Mars has to come through FAMU.
Amazing. Well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing all that comes out of that.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, one, this is a great occasion, and two, we're going to win tomorrow. You heard Dr. Robinson said they're going to win, but I think we are stronger, we're going to win. But it's a great occasion. A lot of community support from our alums, from the elected officials. And it's, we were talking earlier about $6 million in return on our investments. That's tremendous. Tremendous buying power, economic power. And we ought not forget that. And so it should put us in a better position to negotiate more support, and because we are contributing to our communities.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your hard work throughout the years at Bethune-Cookman University. We look forward to more.
Oh yes, we will continue to ascend to greatness.
First of all, I was very instrumental in having it to come to Central Florida, Orlando, and it's like a family reunion. It is wonderful. You see today I have on close to purple for Bethune-Cookman, but I'm a Florida A&M graduate. But the key is how we bring all of these kids and families together to promote not just football, but academics and recruitment. It's such a wonderful experience.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your support and for continuing to support us.
Absolutely.
Well, this is culture, this is history, this is tradition, all rolled into one. This is our culture, history, and tradition. So I think it's incumbent on all of us in this community to embrace this. This is a tremendous opportunity for our community. It's economic prosperity, but more so, it's bringing people together, and that's what it's all about. So my expectation for this weekend is fun, festive, and just a good time, bringing people together.
Awesome. Any particular team you're rooting for?
Well, full disclosure, my daughter graduated from Florida A&M Law School, so I'm going to be rooting for the law school, for Florida A&M. Absolutely.
Well, we are just here enjoying the festivities, but we welcome all of Orange County residents to come. And this is like a family reunion. It was said by Tony from Florida Blue, and we just hope that all of the residents of Orange County feel that they can come and participate in so many of the festivities that we have going on.
Awesome. Who are you rooting for?
Well, I'm just rooting for both teams because, I am a proponent of education, and I want people to understand, yes, it's a football game, but we really want to focus on the education that both of these universities provide to our minority students. And so, I just want everybody to come out and support because these proceeds do help with scholarships, and they do help us further educate our students. So, and then the economic impact that it's bringing to Orange County, over $60 million is expected to generate through this weekend. So, we're just happy that we still have the Florida Classic here in Orlando, in Orange County, and we pray that we continue to have these types of events here in Orange County.
Well, it's wonderful to be here once again to celebrate the kickoff of yet another classic. It's so important that these two institutions get together. It's somewhat of a family reunion getting together and a friendly rivalry, but the important part is that we're all here to support both of these institutions, what they do for the black community in terms of education. So wonderful to celebrate once again. I expect the Wildcats to do what we've pretty much done for the last several years, which is win. Once again, to continue to demonstrate that dominance on the field as we've done the last several years.
Awesome. We have just wrapped up the Florida Blue Florida Classic Kickoff Luncheon. We are expecting to see upwards of $60 million in revenue here in Orange County for this weekend's game. Both teams, both head coaches expressed their motivation and their interest in the weekend's games and all of the activities. Look forward to more at FloridaNationalNews.com, and to find out where to get your tickets for the game and the bag policy, check out FloridaClassic.org and FloridaCitrusSports.org. This is Melissa Thomas for Florida National News.